Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
You know me, you know that I can't hide my emotions, like it's really something on my channel. If you don't know it, like I'm an emotional person. When I'm mad, I'm really mad. When I'm sad, I'm really sad. When I'm happy, I'm really happy. And right there, I'm mad. Between the last episode that I just watched with you guys and this one, I just, scrolled on my channel, on the comments. You know that I read all of your comments, really all of your comments, I read them. I can't respond to everyone, but I'm reading all of them and I'm trying my best to put, likes on them, to respond to some and stuff like that. That's something that I love to do and all, but since I began to post my reaction videos about the Rings of Power and also House of Dragon, I have racist comments on my channel that I can't allow, that I'm never gonna allow, that for sure you're gonna get banned if you write that kind of comments on my channel. It's making me mad, it's making me sad also for people to talk like that about other people. It's almost like, now when I have trolls on my channel on the comments telling me, oh girl, you're so stupid, can you please just shut up? I can't understand you and your stupid French and stuff like that. Like, I'm reading these comments, they are making me lose. I lost, or just I delete them without thinking about them more than 1 second. Like, trolls, really, if you wanted some of my time and some of my attention, because clearly that's what you want by writing that kind of comments, just know that 1 second, not even a full second, that's all that you're gonna have coming from me. Comments like that on me, I don't care about them anymore. But comments like that, racist comments about people, about also sometimes, it's some of you are arguing on my channel and I saw that kind of debate, I'm not intervening, I'm letting the debate, continuing like that. But at some point, sometimes, one of you is crossing the line and is beginning to insult someone else, and that's when I'm getting mad and I'm intervening to delete comments, because no! Racism, homophobia, all kind of discriminations are never gonna be allowed on my channel, are always gonna get you blocked, banned from it. Insulting other people, not respecting them, it's always gonna get you delete also. Like, yes, it's making me mad. So that's it. I was really glad after the first episode that I just watched. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link. So I need to explain to you why I'm coming back with another mood, because for sure it can impact the way that I'm gonna watch this episode too. I know myself, I know how I am when I'm mad. I'm less diplomat, with my words, my thoughts and stuff like that. I have really less filters with how to pronounce stuff. My reactions, I have no filters, but my thoughts, sometimes I'm putting some filters just to not shock people or stuff like that. When I'm mad, I don't have any filters. So yes, it's better for me to warn you about it. That quick reminder about the comments and how I'm functioning on my channel. And also to share my mood, because it can have an impact. Like, if something bad is happening during this episode too, no, I'm not gonna allow it neither. I didn't say I, right? Did I put the backup for the sound? Yes, that's already great. Hello! 4 minutes later. Hello! Hi, habla! I'm gonna watch episode 2 of the season 2 of Demon Slayer. I know that at first it was one single movie, but I know also that they divided it in 7 episodes for the season 2, and I prefer to react to it that way, episodes by episodes, for you guys, to give you more reaction time. Like you have 7 times 10 minutes of reaction part, when if it would have been only the movie, it would have been only 10 minutes, you know? So it's really for you guys to give you more stuff that I prefer to make 7 videos and not only 1. I'm still mad. It's bothering me to be mad because really I loved to meet Rengoku during the last episode, and he's a really good guy, a really positive guy. I saw that, and the fact that the Ashira at the end we learned what they thought, what they think of Rengoku, it confirmed that, you know, that impression that I had, that he's always smiling, he's taking care of people, he's a good fighter, he's clever, he loves food also a lot. And just, yes, he's really great, really a good guy. I love also how he's fighting using the flames like that. It was looking so great, and it was just the beginning of it, you know, of what we're gonna discover about how he's fighting. The first episode was really to meet the guy, to see how he's acting with people, how respectful he is with everyone, how he's considering everyone, and also, yes, his attitudes, how he's acting as a leader also with people around him to whom he gave orders. It was really cool. And now our guys, they're gonna meet him into that train in which we have at least 2 demons that we already know, the demon with 3 different eyes and also the demon sent by Muzan to kill an Ashira and to kill Tanjiro. But the fact that we met during the first episode another demon, it's making me think that we're gonna have plenty of demons in fact around that train. And I'm wondering about it, does it mean, you know, is it like the mansion, it's a place in which a lot of demons are, just that? Is it in fact something else, like something is happening into that train and all of these demons that are defending train in which something important is happening? Or is it, you know, a diversion that Muzan is creating with that train? I have that theory because of what the master said about Rui, and the fact that if Rui was right there, if Muzan allowed all of that to happen, it meant that he was around and he was doing something else and he needed that diversion. I'm wondering about Muzan, you know, now that I think a little more about that option, you know, what the master said. Maybe in fact, since the beginning, Muzan, no, it's not maybe, for sure he's doing his own stuff, but I think that he's not just living his life just like that. Maybe he has a plan, maybe he's doing something important, and that's why he needs all of these diversions, you know, with the train, with Rui. It would be interesting, you know, for the villain to have his own plan to do something while our guys are doing something, like to not be only the villain doing villain stuff. Do you understand what I mean? To really have something, a purpose, an objective, a plan, a mission to accomplish also, that we're gonna stop, that we're gonna slow down, that we're gonna block, you know, stuff like that. It could be interesting. Our guys, they're gonna join Rengoku right there. We need to talk about the fire, the flame breathing, you know my theory about it. Maybe it's something forbidden or something like that. We need to learn more about how he's fighting. Maybe you can learn stuff from that, you know, Tanjiro. Like Shinobu, we learn stuff coming from her, so maybe he can also teach stuff to our guys. It could be great. Nezuko, I said it during the intro of the first episode, you know all of what I want her to do during the season 2. I want to hear her voice, I want our guys to hear her voice, I want to know her feelings, her thoughts, all of what happened to her during the season 1. I want for her to be considered as one of the main characters, to have her place as one of the main characters, by talking, by doing more stuff than what she did during the season 1. Okay. I'm gonna stop right now this intro. If you want, remember that you have my Patreon on which you can support me and have advantages like episodes of advance, at least 5 or 6 episodes of advance for Demon Slayer, with extended or full reaction part. I'm saying it each time, for Demon Slayer extended reaction part, it's already interesting because you have the entire scene not cut each 5 seconds and I'm not forced to play with opacity and stuff like that. If you want to support me but you're not interested by these advantages, you have a donate link on my description, and I have now also a TikTok on which I'm trying to post sometimes, at least once a week. That's something that I'm trying to do right now. It's something fun, you know, something new to do right there for this back to school time. At least I appreciate to do it. Let's go for this episode 2. Because of the fact that it was a movie before, we're not gonna have opening credits or stuff like that. We have a lot of people on that train, worried for them, you know. Ah! It's a bento, yes. You're gonna eat all of them? No. Oh yes, we have an opening credit! Cool! Can I watch it? You know, spoiler, all of that. We already saw you a little during the last episode. Who is with you, Master? And it was great. Rengoku and his father. Oh, you really looked like each other. You had a big family, okay? You have maybe somehow. Huh? You know, they are really putting Rengoku and Tanjiro as the main characters of this season 2. We got it! Hello! The first episode was really darker. I said it, you're the kind of guy who is respecting rules. Kyle, your excitement is okay. Was it a trap, like you were sent right there by the master, not by Muzan? We know that Muzan, he wants you to be right there for the demon to fight you. Talk about it now! Does he know? Yeah! And fire breathing. Yeah! They are the opposite, you know. Okay, cool. That's why you're related a little to the love Ashira. I'm naming her like that. You didn't understand the mission at all. No, you're not. What about you? They are all asleep. Zenitsu, come on! Did you recognize Tanjiro? Like it felt weird. Huh? You look like a ghost, you know, like... Why he is like that? 3 eyes, or maybe more than that. That's the one that we saw before. Okay, we're gonna see the different forms. Only one? You? Four eyes, this one. Okay, my dear. Always thinking about saving people before killing demons, you know. If one day Rengoku is not smiling, something really bad happens. Ooh, that's a good word! Only these two to protect, defend that way? Oh, that could be great for him to teach you stuff about swords. Cool! Big Bro. How did you put them to sleep? You want to be killed? It really is just a dream? Are you demons or are you controlled by that demon? Okay, it's not that, he's really having a good dream. How did you put all of them to sleep? And it's not all of them, not Nezuko, you know. Oh, Tanjiro. It's your mountains. Why right there? Nezuko, your family. Alive. It's not real, Tanjiro. It's not real. I hear scream. It's awful. You were fascinated, the good way to die. Okay, so it's you who is doing that. It's awful what you're doing. With them? Huh? You're crying into your sleep. You can't believe that this is real. And Nezuko, where is she? Why these kids, you know, this person, they tie themselves, oh guys, they are obeying to you? Hello, well, I'm depressed by what's happening, actually. Yeah? And for all of them, it's the same, they are living the best dream, you know, like maybe Nezuko is back with his family, or Rengoku also. Then he's too with his master. You had a sister or brother. Why am I saying you had? Why not? I don't think that it's gonna be Rengoku Tsuguko, but I think that, like for Shinobu, you're gonna learn something from Rengoku. Shinobu, she taught you how to breathe, you know, all of that thing about total concentration, breathing, all of that. Maybe Rengoku, he can teach you how to use your sword, like to use it such a good way. I think that yes, fighting stuff, he can teach you fighting stuff, when for Shinobu it was breathing stuff. Maybe all of the Ashira like that, they're gonna teach him something new. It could be great. But to be the real Tsuguko of someone, I think that it might be more logical to be the Tsuguko of Giyu, because they are using the same forms, you know, the water forms, and you need to learn the 11th one. I'm really sad. It really got me a lot, that, you know, the dream thing, the fact that Tanjiro is dreaming about his family and he thinks that this is the reality. It's breaking my heart for the kid, and the scream that he had during that moment, it was awful. I felt it into my bones, you know, his scream, his tears and all. I'm wondering if it's important, the fact that we don't see Nezuko during that dream, during that moment, like into that dream with your family. Nezuko is not right there. Maybe because Nezuko, who she is right now, it's so related to what happened to their family, the fact that they died, that maybe Tanjiro, he can't picture her into that dream, into a reality in which his family is still alive, because Nezuko can't be into it. No, that's not what I mean. Because who she is right now, it's related to that. I'm wondering if we're gonna see also the dreams of the other ones. I think that it would be interesting really for the writers to explore that for all of them. For what we know of them, I think that for Rengoku it's gonna be with his family. The thing, you know, about his father, the fact that his father taught him all of that, that he became an Ashira also because of his father. We saw also that he had a bigger family, you know, a mother and maybe a brother and a sister, and I'm wondering why I have this impression that I should talk about them with past sentences, like maybe they died. I think also for Inosuke we had so little, you know, about him and his background, and what we saw, it was his mother was forced to abandon him because a danger was coming. So I think that it could be that time with his mother, at least, maybe his entire family. Or maybe more things about, after that, what happened to him, the fact that he was raised by boars, you know, or wolves, or any animal that you want. And for Zenitsu, it could be with his trainer, you know. What was his name? I can't remember. The grandpa, you know? I can't remember his name. But you know who I mean, and I think that the best time that he had in his life, at the end, Zenitsu, it was during these moments and not with his family. Like, he thought so much that he was not making them proud. Oh, and more than that, the fact that he was supposed to marry a girl, but no, all of that, you know. he was ashamed of it, so I don't think that he has a dream for him. The best dream that he could have, it would be with his family. I don't think so. Or maybe into that big dream for him it would be to marry a girl, to be with Nezuko, or with that first girl that he was supposed to marry, maybe. So yes, it would be interesting to explore that. For Tanjiro, it's gonna break my heart, like each time it's gonna break my heart to see his family and all. And when he's gonna understand what is happening and when he's gonna be forced, you know, to give up on that dream, I can already feel that I'm not gonna be okay with that moment, you know. So it's your ability, you know, to that demon, lower one, I have to name him like that. I think that it's an him more than an her, but I'm not sure. And really, that's something that I appreciate so much about this anime, the fact that they don't care that much about gender, like it's not that important, that obvious, they are playing with it. Like I truly loved Muzan disguised as a woman. That was really so good to see him like that, and he was beautiful like that. And the fact that during that moment we didn't ask the question why it happened and it was not that important. Now I'm wondering more about it, you know, during the time that I edited that episode I was wondering maybe it was because of the fact that he had a plan and he was forced to disguise, something like that. But really just, I love that this anime is playing with that. So lower one, I'm gonna consider that it's an E and we'll see. That ability that you have is an interesting one for sure, a big one. The fact that you think that it's a good way to kill people, yes in a way, but on another hand it's a torture, at least for Tanjiro right there. Yeah. These people, you know, who tie themselves to organs, I'm wondering, first they look like kids. The fact that they obey like that to that demon, are they demons or are they forced to obey? They didn't look, you know, that like they were controlled and stuff like that, but maybe still they are forced to obey as humans or as demons. And after that he was counting, you know, that boy to go also to sleep. And why you tied yourself with our guys? Maybe it's a good way to slow them down, because they're not gonna be able to fight that demon so easily because they're gonna be, you know, like that, blocked with someone. Maybe it's because of that. But the fact that these guys, these kids, we saw them during the first episode, also during the opening credit, it's telling me that they're gonna be important and they all had, you know, a particularity, something, you know, a little to represent themselves. So yes, I'm truly wondering about them, how important they're gonna be, and in fact maybe are they already important, are they already, you know, defined by the fact that they are demons or something like that. It's cool to have people like them, because during this episode we already killed 2 demons. That was really quick, you know, how Rengoku did that. That was so great also, so well represented on screen. So we need, you know, other situations and other characters also. To have only our guys, Rengoku and that big demon, it's not enough. We need other characters to bring into that, like we had during the first episode, Fuku and our grandma. Right there, I think that we're gonna have these 4 of them for some episodes, and it's great to discover more people and to bring also more stuff to all guys. 2 demons that we already killed who were right there. I think that they were right there to make you come right there, you know. This Ashira and Tanjiro also. And I'm wondering about, are we sure and certain that Tanjiro is right there on that mission because the master decided so? Like, it felt so much, now that I think about it, like a trap. to put these two demons into that train to make you come right there to save these people, because we know that you're gonna come, we are putting lower one to wait for you. I'm saying we, like if I would be Muzan, I would have done that. I would have created the situation on a certain place, putting demons, big ones into it to be sure that at some point one Ashira would come, to have one of my demons, big soldiers, waiting for that Ashira. I'm also targeting right now Tanjiro, so I would make sure to have Tanjiro also coming by sending a fake crow, you know, like a fake message, to be sure to have all of the people that I want on the same place, to be sure to have all of the people that I want at the same place. Something which is interesting now that I think about it is the fact that Muzan, okay, you met Tanjiro, but you didn't meet Nezuko, you don't know about Nezuko, that she exists, but also that she has a blood demon heart. We know that Muzan, he has a blood demon heart. It seems to be rare, it seems to make you special, and I think that it's gonna be important. Is it a coincidence or not that she can use also a blood demon part? I don't think so, but I don't have the answer to that question, not really, fully. And something that I'm worried about is the fact that if it's the case, it means that Nezuko, she can make people demons also. Nezuko, I think she can be the one to help right there because she's not asleep by force, you know, like all of them. And they don't know that she's right there, they don't know her existence. She can really be the surprise thing. We'll see. That was a good episode for the action moments, but also for that thing, you know, that dream which really broke my heart. That was a good episode, but with not so good emotions into it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this video right now. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.